Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99 here. It is still November the 11th. It is still Veterans Day. A shout out to all those veterans who served our country so we can be a free nation. Some of you, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. It's all good. Thank you. So I'm a little bit hesitant on making this next video, but I think it's a good object lesson, and you'll see what I mean hopefully at the end of the video. So it's from seekingalpha.com. I'll put the link below. And it's called diversifying your crypto portfolio. Now before we get into how to diversify your crypto portfolio, you're actually the expert over your money. Did you know that? So that's why I don't give advice on this channel, because everybody's got an opinion. If you ask 10 different people, they're going to ask you 10 different things. I got an email from a young man. This is Saturday afternoon. Was it Friday or Thursday? And he was from a European country. And I was kind of surprised that he sent it to me, frankly. And he said, I've got 30,000 euro to invest. What should I invest it in? And I'm thinking to myself, dude, like that's a big question. So I basically told him, you know what? I can't be the one that tells you or guides you into what you should invest in. I said, I don't know if you're single or married, if you have any children, if you have a job, what your investment strategies are, if you're invested in stocks or bonds right now over in Europe. I said, I could ask you 50 questions just to begin to narrow down what you should invest in as far as cryptocurrency. So I said, I wasn't afraid of giving investment advice, but I just said, you got to diversify. And therein lies the problem. Everybody's going to tell you to diversify, but it's how much you want to put in Bitcoin and other cryptos. But at the end of the day, only you can decide that. So the best money manager over your money is the person you look at in the mirror every morning. It's you, right? So again, that's why I kind of didn't want to make this video, but it's kind of not a good, bad example how to do it, but so it talks about diversification in high risk markets to reduce risk and maximize earnings. Who doesn't want to do that, right? And then again, I'm not going to comment on every sentence that this article or this gentleman said on the article. I don't know him. And he said, we recommend largely waiting on Ether, okay, with some Bitcoin. And then they says other coins such as Litecoin and Litecoin, Ripple represent enormous opportunities and should be part of your strategy. And then he names three altcoins that frankly I'm not familiar with, but that's okay. Then he says, one doesn't need to recount the kind of returns cryptocurrency investors have seen in 2017. There's been some parabolic moves, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, Bitcoin itself has gone from 2,500 to 7,500, blah, blah, blah. And then he talks about more ICOs. And so he says, and again, I'm not knocking him, this is just his opinion, but everybody has an opinion. And the only money manager that's a professional over your money is you, because you know how much you want to risk. You really know if you did a little bit of homework on some of these cryptocurrencies, you don't need to be an expert, So he says, we've seen other articles dispensing diversification advice that calls on investors anchoring 40 to 50% of their portfolio in Bitcoin that they kind of disagree with. Well, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with the guy. I'm just giving you an example. But they say, or this gentleman says, that um, um, the best anchor to be diversified is Ether. But with all due respect to the gentleman that wrote the article, he doesn't really tell you what percentage to invest. All that to say, he says a lot of Ether, a little Bitcoin, a little bit of Litecoin, a little bit of Ripple. Well, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what percentages he's talking about. And if you know, did a Google search on diversifying your crypto portfolio, you may get 100 different articles, 200 different articles. So anyhow, all I'm just saying is when you're not familiar with cryptos or crypto investing, it's easy to listen to other people's advice, but don't. Do your own due diligence, do your own homework, and really at the end of the day, you're the best person to manage your money. I'm Crypto Mentor 99. That's how I feel today, and I got to go. See you later. Bye bye.